Armin Meiwes, the German cannibal who found a willing victim. Almost 20 years ago, a German computer technician placed an ad on a defunct forum for people with a cannibalism fetish. The man basically asked around if there'd be someone willing to be eaten. For all the wits and common sense bestowed upon us as human beings, someone did answer the ad. And the rest was criminal history. In this video, let's take a look at the baffling case of Armin Meiwes, the German cannibal who found his willing victim on the internet. What pushes Meiwes to commit the act? And most of all, what on earth was the victim thinking? Let's find out. A fairy-tale fascination. Born in the German town of Kassel, Meiwes led a rather lonely childhood. Although he belonged to a complete family, it somehow felt like he wasn't a part of it, mainly because of his father, a stern man, was disinterested in him. This feeling of detachment became even worse when the elder Meiwes called the marriage quits and abandoned the family. Meiwes never heard from his father again, not until his murder trial. During the proceeding, Mr. Meiwes said that his then yet-to-be-convicted son was rather a well-behaved little boy, although he would notice the young Meiwes' obsession with the story of Hansel and Gretel. According to the testimony, Meiwes was curious on that specific part of the story about the witch fattening up Hansel and Gretel so that she can cook and eat them later. The one he called Frankie. Lacking a father figure in his life, Meiwes created an imaginary brother he named Frankie. Through Frankie, Meiwes revealed all his secrets, including his thoughts on eating other human beings. By other human beings, this means the list includes his own childhood friends. According to Meiwes, eating his friends would be the only way for them to become a permanent part of his life, never to be lost until the end of time. Psychologists notice that this is a way for the convicted to cope with their feelings of extreme loneliness and depression. When his mother died, Meiwes became as lonely as ever, living alone in a large mansion left as his inheritance. Meiwes opted to do bizarre things just so he wouldn't feel left alone. According to reports, the man built a shrine of his departed mother inside their home. He would also sleep each night beside a plastic mannequin. But all the blues were chased away when Meiwes finally found a virtual place, teeming with people who, like him, have fascinations about cannibalism. The Cannibal Cafe. Unless we're talking about that still-standing restaurant in Vancouver, Canada, the Cannibal Cafe was a website that was basically a forum for those with a cannibal fetish. Notice the use of the past tense there. The site has actually been defunct for more than a decade already. There are web archive links, however, which, if they work, would lead visitors to check some of the old posts there. During the time when it was still running, Meiwes was reportedly frequenting the site. He was using the username Frankie. On March 2001, Frankie posted an ad stating that he was looking for a well-built 18 to 30-year-old to be slaughtered and then consumed. Jarring but pretty much normal for the site, the ad did get a lot of replies, though in the end those who answered would bail out. But not burned Jürgen Armando Brandes. Brandes was an engineer from Berlin. The thing is, just as much as a cannibal wants to eat a person, Brandes' desire was to be eaten. Perfect pair. The gruesome detail. And so, on March 9th, Brandes and Meiwes met at the latter's home. The willing victim took 20 sleeping pills and downed them with a half bottle of liquor. Meiwes, meanwhile, set up a video camera to record the momentous event. As reported by those who have seen the gruesome video, Meiwes proceeded to cut off Brandes' penis and cooked it. They ate the severed appendage together. The dish was rather disappointing as Meiwes burnt the meat, and so Meiwes fed the leftover to his dog. All along those times, Brandes has been bleeding profusely. He eventually collapsed due to blood loss. Meiwes was seen in the video having some hesitations, but proceeding to stab Brandes in the throat. Brandes was killed right away. Meiwes stored the body in a special room he built for this purpose. He then consumed Brandis's corpse over the next few months, while storing the other parts in a freezer. Authorities confirmed that Meiwes devoured at least 40 pounds of human flesh. Everything that happened that evening on Brandis's death and his eventual consumption of the body were supposed to be caught on tape and shared in the Cannibal Cafe. In need of a new volunteer. Probably feeling confident after his successful first try, Meiwes went on to post yet another advertisement for a new volunteer. A college student apparently answered the ad. However, when the person tried to learn more about Frankie, he found out some of the most gruesome details, including Brandis's murder. The college student probably got the cold feet, and so he called the police to look at the matter. Authorities then searched Meiwes' home and found everything there, including the body parts and the videotape. Meiwes was convicted on 1 count of murder in 2005, and in 2006, he was sentenced to life in prison. Meiwes has since become a vegetarian. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.